Hey guys, it's Fantasy King here, back again with another AFL fantasy video. Ahead for round 15. My round 14 score was pretty decent, 2,219. My plus 3 definitely belonged to Hugh Greenwood. He was just amazing, 122 points. That is very good. My minus 3 has to belong to Jake Barrett, with a score of just 39. That's not very good, and um, he's on my scrap list. He's going to be traded within the next few weeks, probably even this week if Jack Steele gets named, which he did have a good score in the VFL, so I'm only assuming so. Um, but just in case he doesn't get named, I'll trade Steele out first. But my defense in round 14 was pretty solid. Laird was a bit disappointing. Nunes was disappointing towards the end of the game, but Newman was alright. Ryan, scoring like a rookie, what a rookie usually scores. Doherty and Adams both did good as what they usually do. Tom Mitchell was pretty good as usual. He hasn't scored under 100 all season, which is amazing. Tom Rockcliffe 96, which is a bit disappointing, but he'll be back to his best soon. He's going to be very cheap. Dangerfield, very good captain option for me because he was the highest scoring player on my team, so I was happy with that. Dustin Martin, he was okay, considering he got tagged. Chalor was good, Gaff was okay, Scott Selwood was good considering he was carrying an injury. He will be even better next week. He is a bit injured, he is on an injury list, but I'm just assuming that he's going to play again, especially against GWS. And Sam Powell-Pepper was really good. I think that's his highest score of the year. That he was also in contention for plus 3. Stephen Martin was alright with Archie in a ruck. Then Curvis is going to be traded to Gorn or Grundy if I have the money in a few weeks. And in the forward, Green was good considering I traded him in. Heaney is a top 6 forward, full stop. Jack Steele didn't play, so I got Beach's score, which is okay. Dalhouse was good, well, not good, but he was okay. Barrett was disappointing, and Greenwood was amazing. I was only ranked a few places. I was only ranked a few places better than what I was the week before, and a lot of people actually surprisingly had good scores. A lot of injuries happened this week as well, a lot of carnage. Dane Beams with 5, Joel Seld with 2. There was a lot of players that did not play, and I thought 2,219 was a really good score, but turns out it's probably just about par, if not a bit below par. So yeah, I went a few hundred places above. I'm not having the best of years, but I'm just hoping at the end of the year I'll be ranked within the top 2,000, which is a pretty hard task for me to do for the rest of the year. So as far as my trades go, Kay Kolodjasny got concussed and he won't play for a few weeks, so I traded him out. He was a good service to me for a couple of weeks. I traded in Jake Lloyd, who, is very cheap, 515 grand. I think he'll average 100 for the rest of the year. And the other trade is Jack Steele out. That's if he doesn't play in the VFL despite having very good figures, and if he does manage to play, I'll trade out Jake Barrett. Regardless, I'm going to trade in Jack McRae, who had very good numbers last week in the AFL against North Melbourne, and I'll assume that he's going to be the top 6 forward for the rest of the year, and he's very underpriced too. So here's my team preview ahead for round 15. Of course, I have Doc in defence. He has been amazing for me. I had him since round 1. Very happy with that. Taylor Adams as well since round 1. He's been a service and he'll also get 100. I think Roy Laird could be even a captain's pick, considering he hasn't been doing good with his numbers in the past few weeks, but Carlton are known to not score much in their forward. So Roy Laird will have a lot of possessions in defence, I would think. Jack Nunes probably score 100 against Fremantle. They don't have too much of a good forward either. 2 Sydney players as D5 and D6. It's unbelievable that Jake Lloyd is my D5, but yeah, he's gonna get big numbers. And Nick Newman, Best rookie of the year, no doubt. I think he'll probably score around 80. Scharenberg might get named back, but I'm not 100% certain, so do not put him as D6 because that's risky. Luke Ryan will hold his spot, but he's not worth fielding, I don't think. He doesn't get big numbers. He won't get above 75. My midfield, I put Tom Mitchell captain. I reckon he'll have a very good game. There's not a lot of captain picks this week. Zach Merritt is the only one comes to attention of having a big score. No one really else I know is certain to have a big score, but Zach Merritt is the only player because he's up against Brisbane and he has very good numbers against Brisbane. So if you have Zach Merritt, captain him, but unfortunately I don't, so I can't captain him. Dangerfield, 110 I reckon. Same thing with Dustin Martin. Rockcliffe better be back to his good form, but I can't captain him until he proves it for the time being. Treloar, my vice captain. They're playing against each other, my captain and vice captain, but Treloar will have a big game as well. Gaff probably score about 100, 105. Scott Selwood probably a 90 if he's 100%. And Sam Powell-Pepper probably a 65, 70. I don't expect Cousins or Willis to play in my bench and midfield. Stephen Martin probably score. He's got a very big ceiling when it comes to Archie Smith in a team. He's usually really consistent, but hopefully Archie Smith gets dropped. I doubt it though, because he kicked 2 goals at the end of the game. But Stephen Martin, I hope at least a 90. And Nankervis probably 70, 75. I'm going to trade him out next week. Soldo and Cameron on my bench, and my forward, Toby Green. He'll do good like he does every other week. He's very consistent, very underrated as well in fantasy. Heaney will do good again. McRae will do good again. Dalhouse, I better hope he starts picking up his form. Barrett and Greenwood, both by rookies. Greenwood better than Barrett. And in my bench I have Black and Beach being my emergency. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and I'll see you once round 15 is completed. Until then, I'll see you later.